Hey y'all, it's me, Carl. So throughout my life, people have always asked me questions. Because for some reason, my face looks like a face that has all the answers. And, well, that's kind of true. My mama always said that I'm as smart as a whip, which I don't know what that means, but it sounds good. So what I'm going to do is answer some of your questions that you sent in, both directed at me and life and stuff. So let's answer some questions. All right, question number 1. How many sweaters do you have and where do you get them? I have 1 sweater per day of the month. So these are all my sweaters. And as far as where I get my sweaters, I get them all at thrift stores because nothing beats the smell of a sweaty old man. Smells like cabbage. Next question. Why is your name spelled with 2 L's? The question is, why isn't your name spelled with 2 L's? That doesn't make sense. No, but seriously, the real answer is that there's a typo on my birth certificate, so my folks just ran with it. Thanks, Mom and Dad, for making me different than all the other Carls out there. Where's your accent from? Well, I'm from Florida, so I guess Florida. How old are you? I'm 26 years young. 26 years old. Born in 1992. That's right. I'm a 90s baby. Shout out to all my 90s babies. Okay, I had a lot of people ask this question, and the question is, how do you do your hair? I don't know how one does hair, but I just let nature do my hair. All natural. Kind of smells like tacos right now, which I ain't mad at. Yum. What was your first tattoo? It was this little guy right here. It says Yahweh in Hebrew. So when people are like, there's no way that there's a God, I say, Yahweh. It's Yahweh. He's the one true God. Can I get an amen? How did you and Paco meet? Well, one day I walked into Boston Market and me and Paco ordered the same meal. We've been friends ever since.
I can tell that we are gonna be friends.
How do you feel about Chick-fil-A sauce? If you could bottle up heaven and dip your nuggets into it, that would be Chick-fil-A sauce. It is truly heavenly. Tater tots or tattoos? Well, you can never go wrong with a perfectly cooked tater tot, but you can go wrong with a tattoo of a tater tot, so don't get a tater tot tattoo. It'll break your mom's heart, and we don't want that. No siree. What is the difference between empirical and molecular formula? Well, I'm not entirely sure, but if I were to guess, I would say molecular formulas tell you how many atoms of each element are in a compound, and empirical formulas tell you the simplest and most reduced ratio of elements in a compound. If a compound's molecular formula cannot be reduced anymore, then the empirical formula is the same as the molecular formula. But I'm just guessing. Okay, last question. How's your nacho-based diet going? Well, it's been interesting considering I'm pretty sure I'm lactose intolerant, so I think that answers your question. Oh. Alright, that's all I got for you guys. But if you have more questions for me, make sure to put it down in the comments and I'll make sure to make a part 2 of Questions with Carl. That's me. I'm Carl.